It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1530, recorded Thursday, August 6th, 2015. Pic On A Stick. This episode of the Giz Wiz is brought to you by VideoBlocks.com. Stop overpaying for stock media that's underwhelming. VideoBlocks is an affordable, subscription-based site that gives you unlimited access to over 100,000 HD video clips, After Effects templates, and motion backgrounds. Get your 7-day free trial today at videoblocks.com/promo/GizWiz. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have an R2-D2 which will pop your mind. We have some amazing puppets and the best crap for under $10. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! I hope you're prepared for the Giz Wiz, because it's now! And here he is, the Giz Wiz himself, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing?
Chad, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. This has been a great day.
A little dark in the studio here. Maybe I'll have to look at my script
so
here.
So much brighter now in your studio.
So you talked about this last week.
Yeah.
And this is the $10 one. I think it pretty much is the same as yours.
That is so cool. It's plugged in right now?
Did you get rechargeable batteries with yours?
The one I had was it screwed. There was no way to remove the batteries. It had a rechargeable, but it wasn't. Right. It wasn't double A. It didn't come with rechargeable double A's.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this is, you can look back to last week's show if you want, but this was Chad's gadget, and it's a clip-on LED light, and it has two positions. Each bulb can be low or high, and it runs off USB. It comes with an AC adapter, and this one uses two AAA batteries. And this was under $10, and yours was like 17 or 18, but it has a built-in rechargeable batteries.
Right, right. I think you found I think what you found is probably way better. If it came, you could use those rechargeable batteries for something else. Even. Doesn't have to be used for lights.
Did you get your machine, your excuse machine?
I did. Oh shoot, I want to run and get it. Oh gosh, it's in the it's just outside.
Okay, put the camera on me.
Okay.
And I'll explain what it is.
Yes,
okay.
Please do. I'll be back.
This is very funny. Is last week in Chad's Crappy Corner, he did that light that I just told you about, this LED light with the two arms, and he had the rechargeable version, which was $17, and I saw it for $10. That just uses regular batteries, but it also can run for your computer. So I bought the double-headed LED light that Chad talked about. And then in my crappy corner, I did a thing called the excuse machine or the excuse box, which is 1 minute background noise of like airports, a car shop. So if you want to phone in and make up an excuse over the phone, you have sound effects in the background. And Chad loved it so much. Mine is 8 years old, and he found it on Amazon, and it said 1 left. And he was able to get it. And I think he paid like, he'll tell us. When they first came out, they were, I think, $13, and Think Geek sold them. So we'll find out how much his was.
I'm back.
He's back. Okay. Perfect timing. Perfect
timing. It came wrapped already. Or still wrapped, I should say.
Still wrapped, okay.
Wrapped already. And let me show it off to you. And turn over my phone.
That is the very one.
Isn't that crazy? It's I wanted to open it up.
Is your battery good?
I don't know. I wanted to open it up on the show, and it comes with a blister pack, as... Oh, ow! Ouch.
Yes! Gosh. Blister packs are...
That was
terrible.
Not even a joke. That actually just hurt me there.
No, blister packs are the pits.
So I have these super nice shears that are blister packs, last nightmares or worst nightmares, and the last nightmare because they're dead.
See, now mine sitting in the warehouse for probably I think it was 8 years was dead, but yours hopefully works.
No,
It's
I was assuming there'd be a pull tab to keep this battery fresh, but it's dead. It is dead.
It's dead. You know what? I bet you this is from the batch that I had.
I wonder if there's any.
That is a riot. It takes a weird.
It says 2006 on the bottom down here. So
okay.
Best case is it's 9 years old.
Yep.
9 years. Oh, and it focused right as I pull it away. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you get the idea.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not lying. Okay. So, but you were saying that the batteries in here are weird.
Yes, but you know what? Hopefully, I'll remember because I bought 5 of them, and I'll just stick one in an envelope.
Perfect. Yeah. Yes.
I never saw a battery like that. It's like it's a single battery, but the bottom battery is bigger than the battery that's molded onto it. Have you ever seen a battery like that?
No.
Yeah.
I was looking for it. It requires a screw
a screwdriver to get into the battery.
Case. So that's going to be a stinker.
All right. So last week that was good. So last week we each found something that the other person wanted.
Yeah. I can't wait to use my excuse box. Well, that's weird. The speaker inside the excuse speaker, it's magnetic and it keeps.
Oh, that's very funny.
That's really funny.
And use it to pick up paper.
Exactly.
Clips.
If you drop the tiny screw from the back on the ground, just use the excuse box.
Yes.
Pick it back up.
Drag it around the floor.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I also have a weapon here with the blister pack. I could just stab someone with it.
Yeah.
Jeez. So
there's a tool that I have to cut through blister packs, and it was very funny because when they first made them, you needed something to open the blister pack that they came in.
Oh, it came in a blister pack?
Yes, exactly. And after I talked about it, they said, look for the new packaging.
Oh my God.
Where there's a little triangle in the back that you can pull up the triangle and get the device out that way. Yeah, it was just right. It was
Perfect.
Yeah.
So another thing that's been happening for me this week.
Yes.
These came in. I don't know I forget if I mentioned it last week, but check this out.
You did, yes.
It's an OMG Chad poster.
Wow.
Yeah. So
and someone made that for you? I forgot what the circumstance.
There was an artist who drew the actual poster, but now they're here, and my living room has become a shipping and receiving warehouse. So my whole living room is just taken over by boxes and tubes and printing and labels and pick tickets and all sorts of stuff. So this is the actual poster and how big it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway, that happened this week, which I was really, really excited about.
Beautiful.
And it's really, it's interesting for me to place an order and then the poster comes and it's like thick paper and it's real, it's here. It's really neat.
So you bought those to sell? Is that the object?
So so you can buy these at store.omgchad.com if you want to buy a poster. They're $10. And so I ordered a whole bunch. I ordered hundreds.
Okay, yeah.
Even though we haven't gotten hundreds of orders, but you
have to do that for make it economical.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, the posters came, and to all of today, I've just been working on that, and can't wait to get them into people's hands. Some people ordered 2 weeks ago, which I'm really embarrassed about. We get that they just arrived, and we're shipping them out now. Or I'm shipping them out.
Excellent.
Yeah. So that happened this week.
So do you have a post office near you, or do you have to schlep them across town?
Well, most of it I'm shipping priority mail, which I don't know if I should or not, but they can pick up at the house.
Okay.
I'll probably schlep them across town just because I would feel so bad for that post office employee to come expecting to pick up one package, and then there's like 60 boxes and tubes and stuff.
Well, I always look at it like you're paying his salary.
Yeah, exactly. Today's the day that you work.
Yes, exactly.
Today's the day that all of these packages pay your salary, right?
You're working off the deficit.
Yes. It's funny. Forever we on Twitter talked about Stamps.com. I'm buying all my postage through Stamps.com now. It's through another service called ShipStation, but yeah, everything is Stamps.com bought. And it's funny.
Great.
It's funny.
Great. No, I was thinking of a joke Johnny Carson told years ago. You know, the post office is forever losing money.
Right.
But this one quarter, Johnny Carson said, unbelievably, the post office made $12 million in this past quarter, and they're going to use that money to have signs made that say, "Next window, please." Which I thought was very funny.
That's very funny. Yeah. Yeah, the post office, yeah. We could talk about, I had friends who worked at the post office, and there's if you have a dime, you spend a dime, and then you need more because you just spent your dime.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
No, they're forever streamlining it. Here, you know, I sell some things, but there used to be a special window where you would go and you could just throw in pre-labeled packages, and then they made that a wall, so there was no window.
But very streamlined, very streamlined.
And they have a drop box, and I had 6 large priority mail things, and I said, "What do I do with them?" He said, "They'll fit in there. They'll just keep chucking them in. They'll fit in." And you would drop them in, and you would hear,
yes.
I'm thinking, gosh almighty.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
The wonderful world of the post office, but they do get stuff delivered. So.
Yes, and they're inexpensive. You can't be too harsh on them when it's $5 to send something across the country. Like
$5.05.
all
yes,
the way across
for priority mail.
Yeah.
Which is great, yeah.
Yep. So,
all right, should we move into more? So I have part 2 of my sweet Blogger Bash. That was an event right on the Hudson River with manufacturers showing toys that they thought would be big this holiday season. You know, we had the Girl Scout oven, and this is kind of clever for kids who would like to have a bird, but the parents say, "No live animals for you." This just might satisfy their need. So let's take a look at Clever Keet. Dick DiBartolo. Wait a minute. Wait, hey, who's hosting this? Hey. Pic DiBartolo, man's menace writer in the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here on GizWiz.tv. And this little guy is...
This is Clever Keet, the smartest bird you'll ever meet. He will be available in September, retailing for $59, and the play value is really phenomenal.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Can you show us how?
Absolutely.
This is Sheena, and she's going to show us.
So he's a very smart and interactive bird. He loves to swing on his swing all by himself. He can make his swing go back and forth and have a lot of fun on that swing. So Clever Keet is from the Little Eye Pets line, created by Moose Toys. It's a line of electronic pets. The pet without.
Actually, he's doing pretty good.
He also loves to dance, right? Who doesn't love to dance in front of the mirror? So when he's in front of the mirror, he'll play his own music and dance to the rhythm. And have quite a party on his dancing perch. You can also play your own music for him, and he'll.
Now it's very noisy in here. Is there music playing?
Yes. It's too noisy. You can't hear it right now, but there's music playing. He can also respond to your own music and dance to the rhythm.
So he has a microphone in him to hear your music.
Yep, absolutely.
What else does he do?
Clever Keet also has his own transportation. He loves to drive his cart all by himself.
Oh my gosh, this bird can do a lot.
That is pretty neat. Isn't it amazing?
And you know, all that driving, he might be hungry. So we're gonna go ahead and feed him some lunch. We'll put him on his perch here, and he'll decide to eat his lunch. So he's eating.
I can hear him making sound effects that he's hungry.
He might even burp when he's finished.
Okay. And who doesn't?
And then finally, he also has a talking perch. So when he's on here, this is when he's ready to learn new phrases. So you can teach your bird new phrases. He'll remember them and also mash up the phrases and surprise you with something that could be quite.
Oh, let's just try. See if you can make him say the Giz Wiz, and I'll hold the microphone up to see if he says it.
Okay. So when we hear him tweet is when we record. Let's put him right here.
Okay. So when we hear him tweet is when we record.
Okay, we know that, clever Keet. The Giz Wiz.
Come on, you little bird.
Clever Pete's not so clever now.
Let's see. He's a little confused because it's very noisy in here. The Giz... The Giz Wiz.
Oh, wow.
All right. That's...
When you want him to remember the phrases you teach him, you pet his chest to help him remember, and that will go into his memory.
And what if someone teaches him to say something you don't want him to say?
Oh, right, which kids might do. But not to worry, parents. There's a reset button right here. That will wipe his memory clean.
I remember nothing. So how do we charge Pete? Or
he just requires 2 AAA batteries.
Okay.
And that's all that's required. The playground is all interactive based on the bird.
Oh, okay. I see. It's very clever. I don't know if you can see, but each device has its set of contacts to direct Pete what to do. Very, very clever. This is the packaging. Now, all we need is the price and when he's available.
Yep. So he'll be available in September at major retail stores and for $59 retail.
$59. Oh, you know what? I thought he was Clever Pete. It's Clever Keet.
Like a parakeet.
Like the parrot.
Yes.
Actually, I think that is pretty clever. Dick DiBartolo, Mad's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz, One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. I'm going to eat some food now.
Nom, 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 nom. Very clever.
Yeah, isn't it clever?
I like that.
Only he needs the batteries, but the contacts tell him what he's on and what he should be doing so that he can drive his car or dance. And I like the fact that it has a microphone in it so it can dance and move to your music. And you don't need newspapers and no cleanup.
You know, it's funny. She kept mentioning stuff. I was like, okay, well, that's all that Clever Keet can do. And then the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. It was like, oh, wow, this bird is doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Wow. And then it's kind of funny. There was no way to really demo it, is that sometimes he'll just take a sentence, which will be 4 or 5 words from many different things you've said. So he'll just say something really ridiculous and surprise you. So I thought it was pretty clever for a young kid to entertain themselves.
Yeah, I agree. At first, the thought is, okay, they'll play with this for a little while, but there's a lot in that bird. I'm really surprised.
You get the whole kit.
Perfect. So $59 in September.
$59. This next thing is just bizarre. On the show, we've done a lot of Star Wars things. At the International Housewares show, we found the R2-D2 pizza cutter.
Yes.
That as you cut your pizza, he made those little sounds. And then we had the R2-D2 kitchen timer. You twisted his head and he kept time. We'll take a look at the latest R2-D2 device.
Nicky Bartola, man's made us try to end the Giz Wiz one-take theater here on GizWiz.tv. R2-D2, we have seen him do everything. Last time on the show, he was a kitchen timer. This time, he's... This is R2-D2, the bubble blower. This is really a nice-looking reproduction of this guy. And we have to find out how much R2-D2... What does R2-D2 sell for? $79.99, and he's coming out in the next month or so. We're taping this in July, so in August you should see R2-D2. And I would just put him on the table, and when friends come in and say, what does he do? Just push that little button, and he'll show you.
Okay, so this is a little update. It's now the first week of August. I still don't find the R2-D2 bubbler on the web yet. But I did find something else from the same company, and it's the Star Wars R2-D2 Bubbles. Now, this is only $4, so this is not automated in any way. This is actually 8 ounces of bubble juice, and you screw off the head, and then you get the little bubble wand that pokes into the head, and then you manually blow bubbles. So if you like R2-D2 and you don't have a lot of money, you can have an R2-D2 bubble blower for $4. And the other guy, well, keep your eye out for it online. Nicky Bartola, Mad's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz one-take theater here on GizWiz.tv. Bubbles, where are my bubbles?
I like it in the chat room. He said, "Make your own fun," says Tonga Gasa, with the secondary bubble.
It's kind of bizarre, isn't it? That I just don't see it for $80.
Yeah, that's.
But there are people who must own everything of a certain kind, and I guess they'll say, "Well, I need to have that too."
Yeah, that seems a very niche market, an incredibly niche market.
Yes,
who has everything doesn't have a bubble R2-D2
blower.
Maker.
Yes, and you probably have to buy bubble fluid by the gallon.
Yeah,
because he sure puts out the bubbles. They almost should have artificial intelligence so he could answer a question, or I don't know, but weird stuff.
He needs something else. At least the bubbles need to be made in some design. I know that's not possible yet, but have little R2-D2
square. They should be if they came out square.
Then I think that's a nice addition. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't see.
No, I'll just take the $4 thing and blow my own bubbles.
Exactly. You get some exercise with the $4.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's a cardio.
Exercise. And our final guy is a visit to, and we've had him on the show once before. You may remember Folkmanis Puppets. And if you don't, this is some of their old stuff and 3 of their brand new puppets. So let's go back to the Blogger Bash.
The Blogger Bash puppets. I love puppets.
We're over here at Folkmanis Puppets. We see them at Toy Fair. We always use them on ABC because they're so great. And Elaine here is going to tell us what's new. Whoa. Oh, I didn't see what that... I would not have had that on my shoulder. What is this guy?
This is a new dragon. It's probably more for the adult collector because he's a little fierce. And
Super
he's very
fierce.
lovely, isn't he?
Wow. Now, what does he retail for?
Oh,
I think the last time we asked them, they didn't know.
28. You caught me.
Okay, under $30, okay? Yeah, okay. That's okay. That's okay. People can go to your website and find it. Yeah, okay. All right, so what else do you have?
Well, keeping with the dragon theme, of course, dragons are so hot these days. This one's a little more suitable for the younger person. You can't believe your eyes? Oh, no? It's Dick.
Does he see his shadow?
They are great. This guy's a little on the fierce side, right? What? Oh my word!
And, well, he might look a little fierce, but he's...
Is this one of the few two-handed puppets?
Absolutely. Hello. My name is not Puff the Magic Dragon. No. Hello.
They're so great. They're so great. As a matter of fact, I keep wanting to hold the microphone to the puppet's mouth instead of Elaine's. What else do we have?
Maria has a new pelican, which is really cool because he has a fish attached. So
This pelican is so cute.
Oh, wow.
Throw it back up, toss it, and gulp, gulp, it's gone.
This is $33.99.
And the pelican's really on the fish is on a string.
Oh, wow. So is the other hand
for puppets or are puppets for everybody?
So cool.
Puppets are actually for everyone, I think. Most of our puppets are approved for ages 3 and over, but really, they're timeless toys. They're classic favorites, so they run the gamut for all ages, I think.
Oh, I know. And this guy, who is this?
This is Panting Dog, and he actually has a sound device. He needs the microphone.
Wow.
Can you hear him?
I'm not sure. It's a little.
We can.
It's a little loud in here.
He has an airbag device inside.
Let's just shoot the logo. So they are at Folkmanis.com, and every year they introduce new puppets. Is the octopus new?
No, he's an old favorite.
He's an old favorite.
He's terrific, especially for the steampunk fans these days. It's a great prop. He's just really lovely.
You know, he's great because we're right on the Hudson River.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, so he's still wet. He just climbed up out of the Hudson. This is Dick DeBartolo, Mads Medistrider, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here at GizWiz.tv. Look, my lips match my movements. Bye.
You're the best ventriloquist around.
Ever. But what I love is that I was over at their website, and they have a little thing where you can print short little 2 and 3 minute scripts, so that if you're playing with puppets, you can act out a little sketch.
Oh, really?
I think it's under Puppet Fun. I think there's
Puppet Fun. Puppet shows. Oh, wow. Puppet shows.
Yeah, is it clever?
Oh,
but
wow.
the thing is that, to my mind, they're really reasonable.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, and also I was looking at what they're made out of, and especially the dragon had sort of like some translucent, cloth on it. I mean, it's just amazing.
You know, were you ever a puppeteer? I have a feeling that you must have.
I was.
Were you? See, there's a script, a little free script you can download.
Grr. Why art thou a girl, T-Rex? A maid, a mommy. Grr. This is great. Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah, they're
Puppets are literally the best because we would work with special needs children in. We had a summer camp called the Magic Camp, and puppets are the perfect way for a shy child to interact with other people and to test out interactions, because it's the puppet doing everything. It's not them, it's the puppet.
Yeah.
The character that they've created is the thing interacting, and you can ask a puppet questions that is difficult to ask a very shy child. And we would use we had the Magic Camp focused on 3 core activities: puppets, juggling, and magic. And puppets was always, and it's also, we'd always create our own puppets, out of either paper plates or socks or bags.
Oh, how great!
And so that was a fun part of that class. And then also teaching about, about interacting and storytelling. And then we would get into sort of better techniques with marionette puppets, or the sort of stick puppets that use extra sticks to move their hands and as well as their mouth. And we'd even sometimes have specialty classes about shadow puppets or.
So where was this? This was at summer camp. You were an instructor?
Since I worked, probably the longest job I've ever had was as a camp counselor at the summer camp, which was at the Magic Camp, which is a summer camp in Austin, Texas. At 13, you can become a counselor in training, and you volunteer for the summer to help out. And then at 14, you can get a group of kids and become a counselor. When you become 18, you can become a senior counselor for 1 year. And after that, you could become a staff member. And I did that up until I was about 22. So until about 21-ish. So 5 years ago was
And where did you learn? Like, where did you learn how to make puppets, or you just made them?
Yeah, no. Well, I learned how to make puppets. I mean, as a counselor, you would, either have a group of children, or as a senior counselor and staff member, you'd be managing the classes. I taught puppet classes. I helped, my group of campers make puppets and put on puppet shows and that sort of thing. And we had one of the coolest things about the camp was every day there would be a performer who came in and would perform for all the campers, and then they would normally help teach sort of. We have a bonus class at the end of the day, and you could choose between puppets juggling magic, a specialty class done by the performer, or something else we had. Like I taught balloon animals a lot. And so I got to, as a staff member and counselor, go to some of these specialty classes with these performers, and we had puppeteers, we had ventriloquists, and so I learned a little bit about ventriloquism and how to, operate a puppet and the correct way to move your hands so that it looks like a puppet is talking and that they're not looking like really unnatural when they talk. A lot of people will do this with the puppet, which is very unnatural. Your head doesn't go back.
I see.
And but it's hard to move just your thumb, so you can kind of do two of those by tilting your wrist forward whenever you talk, and you'll see that with Muppets that a lot of times when they talk, they'll kind of move their head forward, and that's because the puppeteer is doing that trick to give his thumb a break.
Wow.
So I adore puppets. I love puppets.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a place for puppets in teaching. There's a place for puppets in every kid's life. It has no age range. You can take a 90-year-old or a 5-year-old and give them puppets and they'll have fun. Your imagination is really the only thing that's holding you back. If you think puppets are boring, it's because you just haven't imagined a fun scenario with them yet.
Yeah. I think you just described our audience from 5 to 90.
Exactly. That's our demographic.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have nobody in between. We just have that 5-year-old.
We have a 5-year-old or 90-year-old.
Secaucus, and then we have that 90-year-old in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, that is my stuff.
I love it so much. Before we move on, we have to thank our sponsor for this episode, and that is VideoBlocks. VideoBlocks.com is the solution for you if you're looking for stock footage. This is the second time we've had them on the show, and I just absolutely love the service that they offer. If you go to VideoBlocks.com, you'll first see all of the amazing categories. You can do backgrounds, footage, After Effects, all of this. But here is where I'm just totally sold. The VideoBlocks Unlimited Library is by far one of the coolest things ever. Once you sign up, after a monthly cost, a monthly membership price, you have access to unlimited downloads of their content, of anything that is in the VideoBlocks Unlimited Library. So if we go over here to footage, and let's look in nature. Nature's always fun to look at. And you'll see in this gallery of nature that there are some of these that have this red infinity symbol. That means that this is available for you, and this is in the VideoBlocks Unlimited Library. So we click in, and this is just such a beautiful shot. Your imagination can just run wild with the type of projects that you could use such a beautiful shot. This could be romantic. This could be epic. This could show that your company is green. There's all sorts of stuff that just this one piece of footage could be used for. And if you are in the unlimited library, you have access to over 100,000 HD video clips, After Effects templates, or motion backgrounds. The pricing, I think, is fantastic. And here, where is it? If we start to sign up, there's a monthly price and then there's a yearly price. And gosh,
the yearly price is certainly the way to go. Right?
It really is. It really is.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? If you want to sign up for a free trial, you can go to VideoBlocks.com/promo/Giz Wiz, and that is how you start your free trial of VideoBlocks. There's so many very, very, very cool things in the VideoBlocks library. And remember, everything is 100% royalty free. You have unrestricted usage and rights for personal or commercial use in your projects. So you can keep what you download and maintain usage rights forever. So check out the amazing stuff on VideoBlocks. And for a free trial, go to VideoBlocks.com/promo/Giz Wiz. And we thank VideoBlocks so much for their support of the show. It's a really great product, and I'm glad to have them on the Giz Wiz.
Perfect. Glance up at the chat room. I think 90% of our chat room said, I'm the 5-year-old. No, I'm the 5-year-old. I'm 5.
I'm definitely the 5-year-old.
I'm 5.
Fantastic. Nick, that's with that C, with a C, Nick with a C. That is funny. That is amazing.
That is, yeah. Our chat room is great. Oh, well, how did you decide? It's August. Mm-hmm. So, Chad, well, first of all, we have to play the incredible Chad's Crappy Corner theme.
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's.
Let me go get it. Here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, and someday we have a new theme for you, right?
We do. We do.
That's right. We will get it up for next week. There we go.
I'm back.
Went through the drapes, the Petaluma drapes, and now he's back in L.A.
This is the Crappy Corner. We can tease it. We have a not Crappy Corner theme that you haven't heard yet. So whenever we come up with a non-crappy product, we'll play it.
Oh, okay, good.
Which is great. So this theme was chosen by our patrons. Thank you so much, patrons. We sent a straw poll to them, and they voted, and the results are in that it is items under... Look how close these votes are. Items under $10 won with a single vote.
Oh, my word.
A single vote.
Wow.
Look at that. And then pets came in very, very close at $43. At $43 votes, a total of 120 votes. That just blows me away. That's a lot of votes for our patrons to submit. So thank you so much. But
amazingly, Donald Trump got 17 votes and is not in the poll at all.
That's weird.
What is with that guy? What is with that man?
Gosh, you would think that he would just stop at being a billionaire, but man. So items under $10 is our theme for this month.
Okay,
and
sounds good.
I don't know if have we ever covered this product on the Giz Wiz? Or a version of it? It seems like right up Giz Wiz's alley.
Oh, what is it?
It is a selfie stick. A selfie stick.
We may have. I'm sure we've covered different ones.
This is basic. This gadget, I went to VidCon, which is the convention all about video content on YouTube, basically. Video like YouTube or Vine. And these were everywhere. I went to Santa Monica Pier, saw about 7 of these. They are a very mainstream gadget, the selfie stick. And the idea, Wes D goes, definitely crap, this product. So the idea is normally when you take a photo of just yourself and you don't have a cameraman, you hold out your phone as far as your arm can reach and then take a photo. But that could be difficult. And what if you have more than one person in the shot? What if you have 7 people in the shot? That's very difficult. So introducing the Selfie Stick. Not a new product, but definitely a gadget under $10. It locks your phone in. It has a universal mount right here at the top. So it is spring-loaded. There you go. It holds my iPhone 6 Plus pretty well, so you don't have to... I mean, this is a big phone. The next feature that it has is it extends just like this. And once... I mean, it goes out pretty far.
Wow.
I mean, really, really, really far. I mean, I can't even get it in the shot. Over here. Let's put it over there. So this is a very, very, very wide shot. And then the final feature is that a lot of phones have the ability to take a photo whenever the volume button is pressed. And this means either on the top of the phone, or if you had a long headset that had one of the buttons for playing and pausing music, if that is hit as well. So it has this little headphone jack to plug into the phone, and then down here there is a little push me to take a photo.
Oh, okay.
Just like that. So whenever I unlock my phone.
So you don't need Bluetooth, you don't need anything.
You don't need anything. It doesn't require batteries. It doesn't require anything. Yeah, absolutely. So there's camera. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. So once it's in there, here we'll rotate it. You hopefully will see oh look, it's us. You hit the button. Here, let's see if we can get this in the shot. Hit the button. Click. And there we go. It took a photo.
I see it.
So you can extend this out and take a photo. And here, we'll get one with me and Dick in it, in the whole set. There we go. And I'll show off those photos here for you because you couldn't see me actually taking them. So there's the one of me and Dick.
That's
like that.
great.
See it way up there in the rafters. And then there's the one from just before of just me. There's the other corner of the studio. So in requirements of the theme, this product only cost $10. And we found one. This one I got from VidCon, and I actually got it by donating to a charity. And then I got the Selfie Stick for free, basically. And all the money went to charity, and they just bought a whole bunch of Selfie Sticks. But on Amazon, there's a whole bunch of these.
Yeah, now, you see the pink one?
Yeah, this one right here, that first one?
Yes. I bought that one.
Oh, it has Bluetooth.
Because Padre had recommended it, and it also is under $10, right? Mm-hmm. And what's neat about that one is you get this one. If you can cut back to you can see it in a picture there, but this is a Bluetooth device to fire the shutter. So you not only get the selfie stick, you
get a Bluetooth, shutter option for just
a shutter option. Also, and I think it was Prime, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that one. That one says free shipping, but
free shipping. Okay.
Many of these are Prime available. Right. This $10 one, this $7 one.
I mean, it is quite amazing because they came in when the first ones came out. They were all around $40, and then they dropped to like 30. And there are still some that I saw one the other day is made out of carbon fiber, quite beautiful, but it's like up around 40 or 50. So these are quite amazing, down around $10.
Yeah, I agree, and it compacts down like amazingly. This one has the ability. This is in selfie mode right here, where you can put your camera in there. But there's a notch in the back, and it folds up really well. I thought that I was buying this selfie stick for almost basically because of a joke. I do a YouTube series called Chat on the Street, and I didn't have a camera, and it was VidCon, so I thought, well, let's just run with it. Everyone here is using selfie stick. Let's selfie stick the entire show, and it's fun. It's funny. I kind of like it. when you have the thing plugged in, you can take a photo from far away. You could this also works to start and stop video. Although I did run into an issue that when this is plugged in, my camera thought that it was a microphone, and there was no audio in my video.
You know what? It's very interesting because for the first time ever this week, Dennis shot some video with my Galaxy S6, and it does. And we used an external mic, which does use the headphone jack, so we could not use, the selfie stick like that, which needs a headphone jack to fire the shutter. But the Galaxy S6 did recognize that there was a mic plugged in there. But I'll tell you what we were using the selfie stick for is when you're like, and we were just practicing here, we're hoping to do it at a convention, is when there's a lot of movement around, it is so easy to hit some button on your phone or hit the screen and go out of what you're recording so easily. And we found just by having the phone in the...
Yeah, just getting your hands away from the screen.
Yes. And with not extended at all.
Right.
Just using it as a handle for the phone.
Yeah.
The selfie stick, it was a big boon because you're not near the phone and you can't accidentally hit something.
You can't accidentally tap the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, looks a lot less obnoxious than this.
Oh, yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
But you see it all the time. You go down to the pier. Some people are too lazy even to take it off the selfie stick when they're checking their messages, so you'll see them like this. And it's like, oh my gosh, people. Can you just look at yourself for just a bit,
That is so
They're over there doing this.
funny.
It's just like,
You sure it's not people that are using very long styluses?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, it might be a new antenna. They're getting a lot of reception based off of the selfie stick, or what I assume was a selfie stick, which was in fact an antenna. But yeah. So
that's very funny. That's very funny.
So that is my gadget under $10.
And certainly worth $10.
I think so too. It's come in handy once or twice. It is totally ridiculous. You have to know that people are going to make fun of you behind your back whenever you're using it. But if it's fully, you know what I'm talking about. Just judge yourself while using it. Basically, keep in mind what you look like, and you can get them all over the place. My exact manufacturer I couldn't find, but they're all about the same. And I like this that it doesn't require batteries or anything. But
no, that's good.
Yeah, you can do you do you do you. So now it is time for Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And the gadget today, it's kind of interesting. It's a video I made about 5 years ago, and you would expect that this gadget would be in the warehouse, and it is in the warehouse. But why I'm going to show the video again is today I got about 5 or 6 emails from different places. Now, I belong to a lot of those deal of the day websites. And, as a matter of fact, Chad, can you bring up the deal of the day link on my website for this device? It's probably going to only be up for 24 hours. And I'm really not sure if everybody has just found this gadget or the warehouse is clearing them out, or because I got 6 emails offering this from 6 different companies. So I'm not sure if it's one company that operates under 6 names or a warehouse is clearing out this gadget, which is the Spy Watch.
Yeah, the 8 gigabyte digital camera Spy Watch for $35.
Yeah, so I paid with shipping back then it was $45. So I think when you watch the video, you'll agree.
How old is this video again? 5 years?
5 years.
Wow.
So if you want, this is a review of what I think is this watch. I think they just found more in the warehouse, but take a look and see how it operates.
Here we go.
Okay, what you're looking at
I love how it has the date in the corner.
Spy-Cam wristwatch. Now, it's not bad looking as a wristwatch. Let me see how close I can get. You really sort of have to guess where you're aiming the cam. So that's what that looks like, okay? It's about $35. With shipping, it's like
I feel like the hook
$40
in Peter Pan.
Okay, I got it at Amazon.com. And I'll just film a little more with it. We'll take you out to Disneyland Studio. And this is where I do my part of the podcast from. Now, you may have noticed something. Actually, you may not have noticed as much as you may have heard that ticking sound. It is just ridiculous. I'm amazed that they can sell this. I mean, if you work for 60 minutes and you like ticking in the background,
it's in time with the
get this
clock in the
watch.
corner.
Otherwise, it really ruins every single video you make with the loud ticking sound. Now, it also shoots stills, and of course, you know, you won't get the ticking in the stills, but I bought it to be a spy cam, and it ain't good for that. So that's it. Try not to buy, unless you like the ticking sound, the spy cam wristwatch. That's it.
Is that...
Now I have to find out how to shut it off, I think.
You got it. You got it.
I got it.
That is the funniest thing, that it records
I know.
the
I guess
ticking.
they figured, well, it's a watch. What are we going to do?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Jokins, I cannot say your username. Says that sound is ticking me off.
Oh, that's very funny. They should have put in an electric something, but it just makes video absolutely impossible.
Yeah, I have found that those there's certain like genres of products that are just horribly made, and I feel like the spy industry is one of those. They just take advantage of people who buy a product wanting something and they don't get that.
And back then on Amazon, no one mentioned it. It's like, doesn't this bother?
Weird.
Maybe people were using them for just for still pictures, in which case you would never notice it. And also, the date on the watch is wrong because you have to copy. First of all, you get a little sheet of paper, folded up.
Right.
You need a industrial grade magnifier to be able to read it, and then it tells you how to write a program that will let you change the date and the time, which I couldn't be bothered with.
Wow.
So I know, and then I finally found out how to charge it. There's a fake stem on it, and you unscrew the stem, and that's where you plug in the charging cable. And don't ever lose the charging cable because it's probably only made for that watch.
Wow.
It's this weird little pin. And then the other thing that I love, and now I know the word. If a description of a timepiece says decorative dial, that means it doesn't work. It's painted on.
Wait a second. You're telling me that the clock doesn't even say the correct time?
The clock has the correct time, but but inside is another hand,
like digital,
with the tide tables.
Oh my God.
And I thought, this is going to be great. Well, it's fake.
Yeah.
I thought, I can use the watch, and I can use this second red hand, and I'll know what the tide is at the marina. That is a decorative dial.
As in decoration. That is word
yes,
for it.
as in whatever the tide it's painted at, it'll be that tide forever.
Stop the moon with this watch.
Yeah. So anyway, I believe it's the same timepiece. And when you think about it, I don't think for $35 they could sell you a timepiece that would have a microphone in it, that they would be able to isolate in total silence from the mechanism that is in the same case as it's in, with I think you're going to end up with that ticking sound.
Let's put it this way. It's hard to buy a watch for $35 without an included video camera, DVR, 8 gigabytes of memory in it.
That's true. That is true. That's very true.
So,
that is very true.
That is
so if you wanted for stills, it would work.
Also, don't forget to send in your videos if you can.
Yes, we are still looking for videos, and we do have a video from a man. I think he's in Japan. I have to email him a letter, send him an email saying, "Is it okay if we play your video and don't send you the MAD because
Japanese shipping."
We can't afford to send stuff. Just to U.S. and Canada, you'll get a Mad and Alfred E. Newman photo. But yes, we're looking for more videos. My Gadget Warehouse. Any piece of crap you have around, we'd love to see. I invented this if you invented something clever. Or I bought a piece of crap if you bought something and you hate it. We won't get you your money back, but you can get a lot of hostility out through your video. So make a little video, 2 to 3 minutes, put it on YouTube, and send the link to mail at Giz Wiz. It's right there on your screen.
There you go.
Send it to mail at gizwiz.tv. Okay, and send it in soon because if this gentleman in Japan says yes, you can show my video. That's our last remaining video. So we need more videos.
Perfect. And
don't use the
spy cam.
Don't use the spy cam watch. Exactly.
Now it's one thing just before we move on is resolution is 720, but that's length, and then 480 or 640 by 480 video resolution. So not high definition.
Not high
definition. And with that, let's move on to the letter.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters. Now.
New theme.
And it's very funny because this letter is kind of interesting that you showed the poster at the beginning of this show because the letter is from Tracy, and Tracy writes with the subject merchandise question. And Tracy says, I wanted to say how much my boyfriend and I love watching the Giz Wiz every week. I'm wondering, will there ever be a Giz Wiz t-shirt? I would love to support the show in a different way. Keep up the great work. You guys make my whole week.
Oh, that is Tracy. So nice, Tracy.
Yeah. So,
well, it's funny. I've been working for quite a while on a new product that I'm about ready to add to my shop.
Okay.
So I'm happy to release it now. On the show, it's a different poster. It's the Giz Wiz poster.
Oh yeah,
there we go.
Yeah. Oh, but the artist said that I was going to have dogs.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm not a
Darn.
cat person.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, that's okay. You haven't ordered too many of them, right?
No, just 500. Oh yeah, not too many.
But, yeah.
There you go.
And my mustache is not red, and it's perfect.
I think that was a misprint.
Yeah. The only it's 100% perfect. You just need to take off the top hair, change the eyebrows, make the mustache black, and get rid of the cats. Make them dogs. Take off those shoes. Put on sneakers.
Maybe
I should
make
be wearing
this say Giz
jeans.
Wiz.
Right, and then I should have on a T-shirt that says "Mad."
Okay.
And
make the background black.
Yeah, it's a black. Yeah. Outside of that, my God, you hit it. You hit it.
Super excited to be selling these shirts. These are actually going to be shirts.
Oh, okay.
Recyclable.
Good. Yeah. No, we'd have to come up with something that featured the two of us.
Yeah.
But we should think of something so that someone who wants to give money and get something back.
I'm telling you, selfie sticks. That's where it's at.
Selfie.
Yeah. You have a little Dick DiBartolo face right here. And
Yes.
then we make it so that I have a little face on the top, so I'm like looking over your camera.
Wow.
There you go. And then you just smile at me.
You are just
and then,
like a merchandising maven.
you know, pushing Dick's nose, and then clink. There you go.
Nice.
Done.
It's done.
We'll have those in the store by Friday.
Tracy, we will take it under advisement with our team,
Perfect. I love it.
our merchandising team.
Merchandising. Did you ever see the movie Spaceballs?
Yes.
Yes. Merchandising.
Mel Brooks.
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone who supports us on Patreon. If we haven't said it enough, we haven't said it enough. Patreon.com/Giz Wiz is the place. You guys are fantastic for helping support the show. The website isn't loading, otherwise I would show it off to you. Oh, there we go. It worked. It worked.
But Josh did add, and oh my God, we're losing money like crazy.
It happens. Fluctuates.
That's a riot. That's a riot. There is a. Where do they click if they just want to make a one-time?
So one
donation?
time you go to gizwiz.tv, and under this up at the top, there is right underneath for a one-time contribution.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It seems like it's so. We should probably make this all a big button.
I think so.
Click here.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
tiny.
We need to improve that. Someone did made a wonderful contribution this
that's
week.
fantastic.
So again, folks, we are. Trust me, no one's making a penny here. We just like to lose less.
Yeah. It's not a for-profit. We should incorporate under a non-for-profit.
Yes, we should be. Because it's certainly working out that way.
Right. Exactly.
I have to sell more stuff to Mad so I can pay for my studio.
So thank you so much, everyone on Patreon or who's given us one-time donations. And just viewing is fantastic too.
Just being in the chat.
$1 a show is fantastic.
50 cents a show.
50 cents a show. We'd love it. We absolutely adore it. So thank you so much. If you want to catch future or past episodes of the show, the future ones, I'm not going to lie, are not on the website yet. We're still working on the future website version. But you can go to gizwiz.tv, and there are links to all of our past episodes right down here.
Boy, you know what? This is number... Let me give a quick look. I think this is... It's what?
1530?
Oh, yeah, no, it's our 14th
Oh, wow.
independently produced show.
Oh, wow.
I must say, this is working out really incredibly well.
We're going to be able to drive soon with the independent shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, and if you want to play the What the Heck Is It, you can now see what you will win.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. You go to gizwiz.biz and to play What the Heck Is It down here on the side. Ooh, I think I scrolled past it. Here we are. And this is the What the Heck Is It right here. Oh, wow, Mad Max.
You'll be winning the November, September, October, November issue of either, was it say October or November? I'm not even sure.
I don't know.
It may
That's
not
Hillary
say.
Clinton and Bill Clinton.
In the Mad Max poster takeoff.
Yikes. That's good. That's very good. Wow.
Yeah, it's the October issue of Mad. So you'll be winning that if you win one of up to 36 issues of Mad Magazine. 12 if you know what this thing is up there on that page off on the left. Chad nails it every time.
I know. I just give it away.
Yeah.
And this, I'll let you know again. This is a tree tap for oak syrup. Oak syrup. It's a very specific tree tap.
Wow.
Yeah. You've heard of maple, but yeah, oak syrup.
Yeah. Wow.
Sorry,
it would be nice if they made that nail interchangeable so that it could also be used like on a sycamore tree.
Yeah. I think they sell different
inserts.
sheaths. Yeah, inserts right there.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, sycamore or birch,
Yeah.
Rosewood.
So play
rose water out of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to play for yourself, and you have a silly, funny, creative answer, there's twice the Man magazines available. And email your suggestions, your guesses to gizwizbiz@aol.com. It's gizwizbiz@aol.com. And I think that's it for our episode. Is there anything else?
No, we begged. We begged for money. We begged for videos.
Tell people how to subscribe. Tell people about chat room, the website. Well, I guess we'll see you next week on the Giz Wiz.
I'll be here.